This prisoner had one obsession every single day, getting up close to the guards, eyeing the keys on their belts. Back in his cell, he'd sketch every detail of those keys. No mistakes allowed. He redrew each curve dozens of times, until the shape was perfectly memorized. After the guards finished their rounds, he'd light a match and study the cell's lock. Then he'd press paper against the keyhole, rubbing carefully to capture its outline. Figuring out the inner grooves was simple too. Just roll the paper tight, slide it in, and wiggle it with a stick to map the hidden ridges. But blueprints alone weren't enough. He had to make the actual keys. Metal was impossible to get, but wood, plenty of that. His cellmates laughed at him. Wooden keys will snap, but he shot back. Not if you turn them just right, along the grooves. During their workshop shifts, they carved rough key blanks from wood. He hid the pieces inside his water bottle, stuffing a wet rag in the opening. Meanwhile, his buddies kept the guards distracted. When the guards checked the bottles, they shook each one, but the damp rag muffled the sound. They slipped through. With a file, he refined the edges. A bit of glue and the wooden key was complete. First, try. The lock clicked open. As the door swung free, he took a deep breath, that first taste of freedom. But escaping meant needing every single key, so he watched the guards like a hawk, memorizing each key's shape. Every new one he made, he tested over and over. Then disaster. One key got stuck in the lock. As the guards approached for inspection, he panicked, digging at it with a screwdriver. Luckily, the fat guard was too tired to check their cell. Once again, they dodged a bullet. He slammed the lock back in place, barely dodged disaster. But when another guard went to close the door, he noticed it wouldn't shut right, clearly tampered with. No proof though, just figured his coworker messed up. To nail the escape, the trio trained like athletes, sprinting drills every chance they got. Now with the keys ready, a new problem hit. How the hell do you turn a lock from inside? Mark threw out an idea. Tie the key to a rope, slide it through the gap. Didn't work. Couldn't get leverage to turn. Charlie chimed in. Use a stick instead. Too bulky to hide though. Dead end after dead end. Until one day in the workshop, he spotted an old-timer spinning a gear wheel. Light bulb moment. He carved a wooden gear on the spot, mounted the key on it, and fed it through the cell window. First few tries, key didn't catch. Back to filing adjustments. Then click.